assume that I'm live because I don't have a way to really test it right now. But I just wanted to go live real quick and just clarify a couple of things. So I went live maybe like last week, and I was talking about something that I saw on here. So let me just say, first of all, as far as like me not speaking on that person no more, okay, fine. Like I'll stop speaking on you. I can't make no promises. I can't make no promises. But I'm just gonna say, okay, I'm gonna try not to speak on you no more, because I didn't honestly didn't know that it bothered you. I didn't know you gave a fuck. I thought you liked attention. But this the part that I don't get. It's like it seemed like you was really in your feelings as far as me talking about what you did, and I hope that's because you actually was ashamed of what you did, because I don't know if you actually was mad about that or not. To me, to me, it just, let me say this. Now, when I say you the worst of the worst, I mean, clearly I'm not saying you the worst of the worst of the worst, but I don't know if you killed nobody. You know what I'm saying? So I can't say you the worst of the worst. But what I'm saying is, as far as somebody that I, at one point, associated myself with, to see that shit, it was highly disappointing, as far as like me maybe doing too much or having too much to say about it. Like, I remember you saying something like, hey Tequila, hey, good to see you. But you said something like, why am I concerned about it? Like just let you be the worst of the worst. Okay, that's true. I could do that. And I think that is what I'm gonna do. But this is the thing, right? Um, I remember, like, for example, sometimes people just speak on shit that they see. You know what I mean? And, like, for example, not to be putting nobody name, like, a jokey used to always be dragging, what's that man name? That older man, they call Glitter Boots. Like, she'll always be dragging him, but then sometimes she'll get serious and be like, you know what, you was wrong for that shit. Like, you better than that. Now, I'm not saying that this nigga better than that. I don't know. But like I said, just, at one point I did think he was better than that. So I did feel a need to speak on that, because I'm like, this is some straight bullshit, you know? And like I said, I hope you was ashamed, you know what I mean? To be called out for what the fuck you did. Um, because I know I be saying I don't think you got a conscience and shit like that, but I'm saying hopefully you do. And as far as me speaking bad on your girl, why did I 16 people in here, bro? I don't like that. Y'all get out of here. But as far as me speaking bad on that girl, no, I was not speaking bad. I mean, not wishing anything bad on that girl. And I'll say it again. It's just that based on what I have seen, you know, and maybe I was being petty. I was not wishing anything bad on that girl. And I'm just saying this. You might not even think right now that you're going to do it. But when you get bored, you probably are going to fucking do it. And I'm just based on what I've seen you do so far. Because like I said, you could say whatever you want about me. I know I ain't do nothing to your ass. So as far as you going around trying to convince people I'm a bad person, like I said, I ain't never do nothing but try to help you. I'm not sure why you would be wanting to convince people I'm a bad person. But yeah, but that's why I feel like you saying, "Oh, I'm not worried about what somebody did to you. I'm not worried about what somebody did to you." I'm saying, nigga, I know I ain't do nothing to you, and I still know how you acted with me. So that's why I don't believe you when you saying, "Oh, this person did me this person did me that." But yeah. So long story short, like I said, um, I'm gonna leave this nigga alone, which I had done. I wasn't really speaking too much. I wasn't speaking on him at all until like all this shit had came out. Like I said, I was just disappointed and disgusted. You keep sinking lower and lower. I hope you actually did have some shame, for the fact of me calling you out. Because you should be ashamed, nigga. You should be ashamed. Because you was wrong for that shit. So that's pretty much all I have to say. That's pretty much all I have to say. And I am done talking about you. But if I see you do something fucking crazy and I want to speak on it, then I might speak on it again. But yeah, I don't have shit to say about you. I wish you well. That's all I have to say. Anybody have any questions? Because if not, I'm about to get off here and get me something to eat. Oh, look who's here. Hey, Brownie. Let me give you your wrench back. Because I was mad at you for like a second. But but we good. All right, anybody have any questions? Because I'm about to get out of here. I'm not going to be in here. So just before I leave, I just wonder if anybody have any questions. Because if not, I will get out of here. Okay, it look like nobody don't have any questions. Okay. All right, well, if y'all have any questions, just leave them in the thing. I thought I had more to say than that. Maybe I forgot something that I was going to say. But just as a recap, I was speaking on that situation last week just based on the fact that I was highly disappointed. Hey Femi. Oh, maybe this weekend. Thank you. I'm glad that you enjoy those and that you're looking forward to it. You trying to get me back on track, Femi? I am gonna get back on track because it's been too much mess. It's been too much mess. But I'm not the type of person. I don't like. It's not like I'm trying to act like I'm better than anybody. I'm not trying to act like I'm perfect or anything like that. But I do highly value how people treat people and exhibiting kindness and compassion and things like that. Those are things that I value in others. So I guess I was just like, God damn, like I don't know. But like I said, I didn't say the nigga name because I'm not trying to like go back and forth with him. But like I said, it seemed like he was still in his feelings on it. And I'm gonna honor your request. I'm not gonna go live on you no more. I'm not gonna worry about what you're doing. But like I said, just if you do something that's just absolutely crazy, then I might have to speak on it. But I ain't gonna fuck with you. I didn't feel like I was fucking with you, but okay, if you feel like I was fucking with you, okay, that's fine. But like I said, at one point in time we was cool. I'm not gonna say we was friends, but I felt we was cool at one time. And it's just, it's just highly disappointing to see somebody behave like that. Be a better person. Just try to be a better fucking person. That's all I'm saying. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, I might take this down. I don't know. Maybe I'll leave it up for just a little bit. But that's really all I have to say about the situation. So y'all have a good day. All right, bye. You see, I'm gonna end this.